Yeah, okay, back after a few days. I did not do well for a couple of days. To be honest, I messed up. I abused my GP and another GP. I was hurting. I've apologised. They help me as much as they can. They can't give me anything more than they've given me. I just don't understand that. They're looking out for me, doing the best for me. My next step tomorrow, I start dosing on the Suboxone, which is good. Find out how much I'll be on, and that's it. I'm on track for the injections. The injections are what I'm looking forward to. Have that safety net. I've been wrapped in cotton wool. It is like rehab. I felt brilliant in rehab. I felt like I had not a problem in the world. It was awesome. I trained, I had friends, I played games that I never thought I'd ever play, like war games, dice games, World of Warfare, what's it called, Axis and Allies, and that sort of stuff. Like really good games that last for, you can have them last for weeks. You can have a game last for a year if you got good players. I found that really helpful. At night, say 2 hours before we went to bed, before lights out, I'd go up with my mate Rob, we'd have a game, and then we'd put it away on a board, ready for the next time we're able to play. Rehab was good. I was able to focus on me. I found out my problems. I focused too much on work, trying to prove myself. It's the only thing I'm really proud of, like giving up drugs and being a hard worker. Scariest thing of my life is starting a new job. Having someone think that I'm useless. I try as hard as I can. I try to learn things new. I'm not the best at it. I was stuck to bricklaying for so long. It's ruined my body. Now I'm getting off the heroin and I'm really starting to feel my body again. I just hope the doctors can find a combination medication to just help with my back pain, just so I can live. I just want to live. I want to be on a disability pension. I can't work. I can't work the way I am. I take on little small jobs for grannies and that sort of thing, like clean up the yard. Little yards over in the units across the road there. We've got a lot of units around this park, around Lockridge. A lot of old people. Got a sign out the front, pensioner rates, and had a few people interested, but I'm going through this, so I've had to put off things for I don't know how long. I've told people 3 weeks. That might be turning into 4 or 5. I'm not sure. Just see how I go. My friend Courtney, he's advised me not to post the last 3 days. That I've made recordings. I've made diary recordings, but it's not the true me. I ended up using. Very ashamed of it. The doctors gave me as much help as they could, but it just wasn't holding me through. So I ended up using. I didn't use intravenously, sort of just plugged it in the shoulder. Hit my bone, fuck that hurt. Oh my god. Not used to doing that sort of thing. Just wanted to get it over and done with quickly. Before I put it in my vein. If I put it in my vein, I'm just going to be hanging a lot more and hurting a lot more. This way it'll last longer, and I'm not going to be hanging out and hurting as much, I hope. I've got my Valium, I've got my, I'll just check the name of it. I need my magnifying glass. My eyesight's not the best. Gabapentin, they've given me that. I've used nearly all of them. I've got one left for tomorrow. I've been able to manage to save 4 Valium for tomorrow if I need them. I only plan on taking one, but I'm taking them with me just in case I start getting nervous or second thoughts or want to back out. My anxiety, it gets the best of me. I don't really like opening up to strangers, but this Mark guy seems really good. He listened, he understood, and I'm looking forward to my next appointment tomorrow. They said we can dose beforehand. I think we might leave it until we get there, because they're only really prescribed a 2 milligram dose, which is probably only going to get us through maybe 5-6 hours. So that's not really a solution. We need to, they know by the urine tests how much we're on. They need to really put us on a dose that's going to hold us through. I'm not asking for the highest dose, just asking for a decent dose to get through. I've been a dickhead the last 3 days. I've acted out against friends, doctors, family, and I'm ashamed of it. I'm embarrassed. I just want to see the end of this, really. I thought next step was doing nothing. I just didn't have the patience. I'll do it. And you can do it as well. And it takes a little bit of willpower, higher power, and someone you care for, or a group of people you care for. Do it for them. Do it for yourself. You deserve it. I know I deserve it. I'm a good person. Always have been. I know a lot of yous are as well. Addiction strikes all of us. You can be addicted to coffee. You can be addicted to social media, TV, the programs. They're called programs just for a reason. They're programming you. They're hiding the fact that methamphetamine is so ripe in this country. Every second person's on it, and it's accepted. It's an accepted drug. It's a disgusting drug. It's horrible. It does the worst. It brings out the worst in people. It has very terrible side effects. You can go into psychosis. You can never come out. Most people come out of it. But do you want to risk that chance? Don't do it. Next step, your GP. Honesty, patience. You'll get there. You can do it. I had 18 years clean. I'm a fucking drug pig. I love my drugs. I love being high. I love being drowsy. I love the feeling that my mum, my dad, my sister, my brothers, my stepmum, they all mean a hell of a lot to me, and I don't want to see them worry. I want to see them worry about me overdosing or losing an arm or something because I'm fucking constantly using fucking in the same veins and collapsing veins, and they don't need that. They brought up a nice young lad until I was about 14, 15. I was a good lad. All I did was surf, spend time at my nan's, had good surf buddies, skateboard, just go down to Fremantle, the pool. There was a half pipe there. I used to spend a lot of time there, skate through Fremantle. It was awesome fun. Then I got mixed in with another crowd, stealing cars. I loved that. It was awesome. Driving around in someone else's car, doing what you want. I did. I liked it. I won't deny it. I loved the life I lived. But it was all results of bad decisions from drinking and drugs. The drink comes first, then inhibitions, they're lowered. You go looking for drugs, or you score the drugs, or you've got the drugs there and you take them. Alcohol is the worst. Actually, it's the only one you can die from as well. If you try and detox cold turkey, really pay attention to that. Don't ever try that. I would never want anybody that's watched this to pass away or slip into a coma or anything like that, because alcohol, I'm not sure, it's your body is really dependent on it. I noticed myself when I was working about 2 o'clock, so I was starting to get the shakes. I wanted to pack up. 3 o'clock, I wanted to be out of there. No. Uncle Paul and Dave standing around the job chatting. I hate being at work, being at a job site. If you're not laying bricks, get out of there. Or if you're not loading for the next day, get out of there. So, I've given up laying bricks. My body's not up to it anymore. Using heroin's fucking proof of that. Using heroin to be able to work and cope, function. And it just proves that my body's not up to it anymore. I want to do something else. I want to go back to doing what my beautiful nan, she helped me off the drugs so many times. She was an old nurse, hard as nails. Take no shit. Give me a clip around the ear, pulled me around by my ear, pulled me around by my nose. She was old school. And she helped me so much. She knew exactly what to do, and she knew exactly how to get me to sleep and sleep through the horrible detox that I was suffering. She didn't want to see me suffering, so she'd give me stuff to sleep, feed me, give me stuff to sleep again, help me through that way. She was one in a million. I miss her like mad. She'd help me through what I know. She'd let me stay there for a few weeks. I miss my dad. I miss my dad and granddad. The worst thing is I promised them all on their deathbeds. The last time I seen them, I'd never stick a needle in my arm again. I promised them that. I broke my promise. I broke my promise to my grandmas. I broke my promise to my higher power, my granddad. He's always been my higher power. He's always been straightforward, to the point, fair, but strict. Always there for me. Understood what I was going through. I posted lots of horrible shit about their children, my uncles. They didn't deserve it. They saw that shit on Facebook and I'm ashamed. I really am. Should never have ever got on Facebook and slandered and... well, it's not really slander, it's true. All I wanted was my money. Is that too much to ask? You end a job, you want what you're owed. I never received it, so I got onto Facebook and went wild like an idiot. Going on and on about the family and what an embarrassment, what a disgrace. I forgot, that's one thing I have to mention. After being at Next Step on Monday, same time as Courtney, we had our appointments, my assessment and my meeting with the doctor. That was done at the same time, very well handled. Only took me an hour instead of 2 hours. I was stuck there for nearly 3, but that needed a urine sample. I was busting, but I could not. I was so nervous. Everybody there waiting, Courtney waiting. He was hurting. I know he's hurting because I was hurting. I just couldn't go. It took me 45 minutes to get maybe 50 mil. I was busting to go to the toilet. I managed 50 mil. They decided that was enough. I'm just hoping that's enough to show them that I need to start on a higher dosage on the Suboxone. I've been on it before. I know that 2 grams, 2 milligrams, it's not going to last. 4 milligrams ain't going to last. 6 is what needs to be started on. That'll get you through. It might make you feel a little bit drowsy, but who cares? You want to sleep. You want to sleep through this stuff. It's good. Sleep is good. You recover in your sleep. Drink lots. Drink lots. Filter. Flush your system. I know it's not going to help a whole lot. It's not going to speed the process up a whole lot, but it helps. I've noticed that it's helping with the pain. All I've had today is 3 Valium and a gabapentin, and that's all I've had today. And I feel pretty good, actually. I've also had my I can't remember what they're called now. They're for my back. They're a muscle relaxant. Norgesic. They're giving me Norgesic for my back, but that doesn't really do anything. It was doing something. I thought it was doing something, but it wasn't. It was the heroin. I was able to move around, feel like a youngster again. Feel 16. I had no pain in my body. I wish I had my motorbike. I've been out on my little moto pushy a lot, just cruising around, just enjoying life, you know what I mean? Just wasting time, sort of, yeah, just wasting time, sort of enjoying what's going on around. And you know, I get to see like these bulk rubbish collection piles and stuff like that, and I take note of where they are, check what's there, if there's any bikes or parts I could possibly help fix another bike. I'm right into fixing the bikes and that sort of thing. I want to sell them, and my plants. Got like a nursery out the back. It's good. I've just got to repot them, and I'm going to put them on Facebook, ready for sale, marketplace. I'm not asking that much for them. Just, you know, I'm not looking to be a millionaire. Just a little bit extra money helps. Helps with bills. Helps with treating the doggies to like carbonara and bolognese and that sort of thing. They love it. Absolutely love it. The only thing they love more is a bit of steak each. Big chunk of steak, cooked nice and rare. They love it. Cut up, and a little bit of plain rice just underneath it, and all the juices have just gone into the rice. And I found a nice brand of biscuits they like, which they've never really been fans of biscuits, but the last week they've been eating them all. They eat all the biscuits with their dinner, and then they've got biscuits for grazing, and they've been eating them as well. So that's a bit of a plus. I can start giving them a bit more biscuits, saving a bit of money on mince and chicken breasts and that sort of thing, chicken thighs. I mean, I always look for the specials, but the specials are never always there, are they? Just depends on what time you go. I always go early, like an idiot. Get things done early while I'm feeling a little bit, I don't know the word, a bit able and willing to push through the pain and the I don't know how to explain the head feeling. It's like it's like dizzy, but you're not dizzy. Riding the bike now back from the doctors yesterday. Yeah, I really noticed I shouldn't be on that bike. I shouldn't have been turned away from the doctors. I wasn't able to see my normal GP, so this coloured. I'm sorry for saying that. I didn't mean to. This other doctor, foreign doctor, I'll say. He just listened to my story. I poured my heart out, just letting me know what my doctor Angela had given me, and I just needed something else to just to help me through. Like, things weren't. I'm almost through my medication they gave me, and I've got tonight and tomorrow morning, and I don't think I'll be able to take the ones tonight because I'm going to need them for tomorrow morning. Just to like get out there, feel sort of up to the travel, get on the bus in the heat, walk through that horrible East Perth area. There's some unsavoury characters there. You got a smoke, man, you got a smoke, man, you got a smoke, man. Can you get any down? Can you get down? Get any drugs? You want to buy any drugs? Yeah, it's horrible. Like, there's the treatment places down there. There's elderly people going to outpatient places, and there's these disgusting, horrible, prey on the vulnerable assholes dealers trying to get, well, not so much dealers, maybe middlemen, you'd call them, trying to get the people back on the drugs, hanging out, waiting in the street that the rehab's on, rehab detox. Next step, CATS, Criminal Assessment Treatment Service, the drug court people. They're walking around asking them if they want to get on. I feel like going vigilante. It's horrible. People should never prey on the vulnerable. Everybody's vulnerable at a point. This can happen to anybody. With any addiction, you can lose family, you can lose friends, just from simple little addictions that you don't think are any, how should I say it, you don't think it's a problem. You're in denial. You're on your phone more than 5-6 hours a day, you've got a problem. If you're on the internet 5-6 hours a day, you've got a problem. If you're doing anything for 5 or 6 hours a day, I think there's a problem. You should be doing stuff, different stuff. Go and enjoy yourself. Take your dogs for a walk if you've got a dog. Go to bingo. Go to community centre. Go volunteer. That's what I want to do. I want to get on disability pension. I want to volunteer at the churches, helping out with food hampers, making them up, and whatever else is needed. Deliveries, I can do that. Elderly need help. I'm so open to doing that. I love helping the elderly. And I love seeing their faces when I give half the money that they give me back to them, just to see their faces, the smile, the gratification. I mean, not gratification. That's gratification. I get gratification from it. I feel awesome for helping somebody, and then charging them less than they expected. Or if they give me money, I give half back. It's just something I do. I'm not looking to be the next millionaire. I just want to live comfortably. A few weeks' time, it will be. I won't have any problems. I can start getting all my medical records together. My scans, my x-rays, my reports from specialists. I shouldn't really be working with Sherman's disease and compressed vertebrae, very damaged back, puncture wounds, and then Starpigget almost went through me. And I think I've told you that story. That's where my addiction started with the opiates. I came out of hospital on. I loved them. It was awesome. I could work all day and ride my dirt bike and drink piss till the cows come home. I loved it. I was able to live my life to the fullest. I felt nothing. And then my dad, he helped me. He took control of my money and made sure I just had everything I needed. My dope, my green, my beer, my rent was paid. I had petrol in my car all the time. I had money given to me daily for smoko. My rego was paid. Everything was paid for by my dad. I was treated like a child, really. Well, I was acting like a child, using so much drugs and thinking I can handle it and just keep functioning. But when it gets to the point you've overdosed and you're chasing that feeling over and over again, you're not going to get that feeling without going over. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous drug. So heroin, always be careful. If you're going to try it, smoke it, please. There's so many people go over, especially on their first time. I lost a friend, Ryan Jones, with the COVID border shutdowns and stuff. The methamphetamine wasn't getting over here, so their addictions weren't getting fed. So they tried a bit of heroin, and he felt good. So he thought he'd have a little bit more. He went over. They weren't able to bring him back, unfortunately. He was a good guy, very good guy. He had his eye open for me in jail. He's the guy that picked the fight with the biggest gang in the world, the police. He's the one that put the diesel in the back of the ute, reversed into Joondalup police station and tried to blow it up. Did a good job, burnt it. Did a good job. Lived like a king in jail. He was treated like a king. And anything he said sort of helped me. I still copped a lot of beatings because I wasn't helping the bikies and stuff, but I wasn't getting any extra time for bikies or anybody. No way. I wasn't going down the back for nobody. I liked my reading. All I did was read and do my job and do my neighbours, my next door cellmate. I did his job while he went training, just doing laundry. I was able to just sit in the laundry and read while I was doing everyone's laundry, packing it up, putting it through the dryer, putting it into their bags, sorting out. It was easy. You've got a packet of smokes for that every week. Small batch, small pouch, 25. Didn't care. I'd been working full time with my uncle. I had over $3,000 when I went in. I left it with my mum just to give me $100 a week. I was in there for 18 months, so I just wanted $100 a week. That's all I wanted. It did run out, and my mum continued to put $100 in there. She didn't have to. I had my jobs, and I was earning money. I was doing deals, with tobacco, and I had my Winfield, and people like mixing their truth with Winfield. So if you're the one with Winfield, you get a bit of a smoke every night, which helped. Jail's easy. So easy. So much drugs there. It's not funny. It's easier to get drugs in there than it is on the fucking street. And you don't get ripped off because you're stuck in there and you have to face the consequences. I never touched it. Never touched the needle in there. I was not going to share anybody's needle. I've never ever shared needles. Never intended to. I've used plenty of my own dirties. Desperation. But never mix up with, never even use the same spoon as somebody that's got a dirty. Just let them mix up separately, or you mix it up with a clean, your cleaning, and then you draw back. What's yours? Then give it to him. Let him draw back with his dirty after you've got yours out. It's still not the best, because you might mix it up with a rinse. You might keep it as a rinse bag. Don't keep rinse bags. You don't know what people have been sticking in them. If you're getting on with other people, don't keep them. Just maybe split it in half. Let them have a spoon. You do yours in the bag. Best way of doing it. Separate it. You get no problems. Okay, enough about using. I feel like just wallowing and wanting to go back to using, which isn't that far off point. I mean, if I could stop feeling like this with anything, I'd do it. Might take a bullet just to feel something else. I don't like this feeling. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. But it's only one more night. I get my help tomorrow. Start dosing, and I'm closer than ever to getting the injections, the slow release gel that is going to stop the heroin from working. I thought it was an implant, but I was wrong. I don't think many people use the implant anymore. Is Dr. O'Neill still around? I had to look that up, because he was good. He was a good doctor. He helped people, and most of the time it cost him. People couldn't afford it, but they gave him what they could. I'm going to sign off for now. I'm going to take dogs for a walk, then I'm going to feed them. They're looking at me and whinging, doing the greyhound whimper and chattering. They just chatter. Looks like they're cold, like they're shivering, but sign of happiness, sign of content. They're always doing it. It's so funny. Andy's so funny. Does it with his tongue hanging out. Goose. Love him to death. Poor old bugger. He's getting arthritis and he needs stuff in his food, and he can't keep up with JC and Buster. Buster's only American Staffy, and he can't, the old greyhound Andy Gray, he can't keep up with the Amstaff. He's a slow dog now, but he loves being off the leash. They're not allowed off the leash, but I go out when there's nobody else there, say 10 o'clock at night, there's nobody else around, I let them out, let them off the lead, let them have a bit of a run. They deserve it. It's not fair they're not allowed off leads. If they're trained properly, which they are, they come back on command. They don't chase the ducks. Their prey drive is gone. Only thing I have a problem with is Chasey, my dog, my black one, my black greyhound. She's just skittish. It makes me upset because I think it's something I've done, but I've done nothing but treat her with love and give her the best dinners I can give her, cuddles, kisses, sleeps on my bed. I don't know what more I could do for her. Well, I know what more I could do for her, and I'm doing it. Getting off the drugs. for my sister, for my mum, for my brother, for my dad, for my other two brothers, stepbrothers, or stepbrother and a half brother, and my dogs. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve an owner that is more interested in getting on than taking them for a walk or making them something nice for dinner. Well, that'll do for today. I think this has been a good one. I don't think I've said anything wrong. I do apologise for them first posts I did. I really am sorry. Next step, didn't deserve that at all. I'm just an impatient addict. It's just the addict brain. Want things there, then, now, instantly. You want to feel better. You don't want to feel what you're feeling, and you know the drugs will take that feeling away. You won't. There won't be dwelling. You won't be thinking about it. You're just in bliss. Watching stuff on YouTube, playing gaming, GD7, things like that. I'm hooked on Galaga at the moment. Over all games. Yeah, it's I'm trying to complete that game. I've never ever got past level 8. So yeah, I'm trying to work my way up there. I've got to 6 now. But PlayStation controls are a little bit, I don't know, I'll have to get a new one. PlayStation 5 controls are a little bit, they've got a bit of lag in them maybe. It could be they're old and they need servicing, there's dust in them. I'll take them and get them, or open them and see what they're like. Google what to do, how to clean them. That's how I found out to clean my PS4. That was an awesome video. And then they showed me how to clean the PS5, and oh my god, PS5's so much harder. You can't use compressed air. You have to use a vacuum to suck the air out. There's a lot of places that dust can get trapped, and some dust is conductive. So yeah. I'm signing off for now. I'll catch you after. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Remember, stay clean. You can do it. I can do it. We all can do it. Just stay focused. Focus and patience. And talk. Talk to the people that matter to you. It will reinforce your want, your urge, your just your want to be better. The more you speak to the people you love, the more it's going to help. I'm going the wrong way about it sometimes. I send apologies. I'm really emotional at the moment. I've been sending apologies to people for things I did years ago, and people have told me to forget about that stuff. It's in the past. I can't change it. They appreciate the sorry and the want of forgiveness, but why did that? Why do I deserve to be why do I deserve to be let off? Not held accountable. I think I've said this before. I've always worked with my dad and my family. Long days, full weeks, laying bricks. I've needed the help of drugs. I've always been sneaking sort of Canadine, Port and Xanax and any sort of muscle relaxant sort of thing helps. Helps with my anxiety as well. My anxiety is the worst. It can I'm not sure the word. It can escalate things very quickly. I don't react well to change of plans or change of appointments, because you've prepared yourself. You've prepared yourself. You've gone to the doctors and got what you need to get through that time, and then you're sent away from the next step. Appointment after appointment, and then you get on. A week later, it just seems a lot harder than last time I used them. I was going through drug court and CATS. Was one of the 13% that graduated. Very proud of that. Big sort of celebration in the courtroom was great. Getting hugs from everybody in drug court. It was awesome. Going to rehab was worth it. I learned a lot of things. Also wasted a lot of time there. The last, say, 3 months, it was just people picking on me and Bradley Budge. We were going there for the drug court. We honestly wanted to get off, but because we were there, because of legal reasons, we were treated differently by the other addicts, like the alcoholics, and there's people in there for trying to get off buds, off smoking buds. Oh my God, that's so ridiculous. 6 months in rehab to get off buds. I think it'd take me 2 weeks, but I don't want to. If I stop smoking buds, I'll be taking medication that I don't want to be taking. I'm sort of stuck in a hard place, but it'll work out. It always does. Got a good doctor that's really helping. Angela, she's just brilliant. She's helped me in every way she can. Sort of smaller doses than I'd like, but I actually increased the Valium 3 times the amount, and that's really helping. It's starting to wear off now, but I'm trying to save what I've got left for tomorrow to get the bus, to get the train, walk to East Perth. Actually, I think we have to go to, we have to go to Gradiston Highway first to dose at the, the 24-hour deli there. They're a chemist as well. We have to go there to dose, and then from there to next step to sort of work out what dose we should be on. So I'm not sure if I will go and dose before. I think I need to speak to them about how much I've been using, what I'm feeling, sort of understand what I'm feeling now. It's I've googled a lot of side effects and withdrawal symptoms, things to do for them, and there's some things you just can't do anything for without medication. Yes, yeah, your GP will help. They will. Just be honest. Pour your heart out to them, and just be honest. They will help. It's a duty of care thing. And they got into being a doctor to help people anyway. Just don't go to the hospital. You go to the next step and they offer you an ambulance to the hospital, just leave. Go back to your next appointment, make another appointment and leave. If you don't want to go to the hospital, they'll stick you in the corner. Even though you're dehydrated and probably not eaten for a few days, you get a cup of water and the nurse is asking you, are you alright? Do you need anything? Yes, I do. You ask for something for your withdrawals, like Valium or Lyrica or anything like that. I got nothing. I think I got a Panadine Forte and I think it was a 0.5 milligram diazepam or Valium. What's that supposed to do? So when the doctor told me there was a more needing patient that could use my bed, I cracked the shits and left silently. I didn't want to make too much of a scene just in case I end up back there. I don't want to be one of them people that the nurses and the doctors avoid. I want the help. I honestly want the help. I can't think of anything else to say at the moment. Yeah, I'm starting to really feel it. My legs, my shoulders, my back, my head. My head feels like, I don't know, feels like I'm watching myself. Feels like I'm a couple of feet behind me, or I'm in my head watching myself. It's weird. Skin's crawling. I just tear my skin off. I've got enough scratches and wounds on me at the moment from the old, the itch you get scratching yourself when you're on. It's not a good look. Yeah. I'm getting a little bit emotional now. I'm about to cry my eyes out, just thinking of how I've got my mum down and dad, sister, my brother. Brother had a couple of strokes and to go through rehab, and he's not doing drugs, he's not drinking. I promised I wouldn't do drugs if he stayed off the drugs. I broke my promise. As my brother, I broke my promise too. He still hasn't slipped up. He fucked up on the beer for a couple of days. That's the only thing. But he's not anymore. He's got his brain screwed, he's got his head screwed on. It's hurting, but he's still trying to make a go of it. Like doing odd little jobs here and there. Fucking proud of him. Like, meth's a horrible drug. It's horrible, and I hated seeing him go through it. Hated seeing the way he acted, people he hung around with, the beatings he got. smashed over the head with guns and threatened with guns, threatened with knives, threatened with swords. His house windows are always getting smashed in. I felt sorry for him. I offered him, I'd pay his mortgage for 6 months. 6 months, quite a bit of money. I promised I'd pay his mortgage if he went to committed to rehab. That's all I wanted him to do. Before all this shit happened, before he had the strokes and shit, I knew something was coming. I have feelings like that. I woke up in England in a cold sweat, totally panicking, knowing something was wrong. So me and Maria got on the phones, called people, my mum, my brother, my dad. Yeah, my dad and my brother. He'd had a bleed on the brain. He had to be rushed to hospital, and had to drill into his skull and relieve the pressure. And all I wanted to do was be there for him. Be there for him when he woke up. I was in the UK, stuck. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. UK was good. The kids, they were brilliant. Maria, still love her to death. Still love her to death. But we're not good together. I'm an addict. She's an addict. We don't go, we can't mix. It just ends up in use and damage. You end up burning bridges that you barely shouldn't burn. Yeah, so best advice I can give is if you go to rehab or you're giving up, get rid of the people you're hanging around. Change the people you're hanging around. Change your lifestyle. Do things different. Just doing the same thing over and over again, you're not going to get any different result, ever. You'll just be using and using and using and dragging people down with you just because you want to get on and they've got money or they've got contacts. The addict brain, it's like being schizophrenic. And I'm a nice person, I'll do anything for anybody, and I don't expect much back. Never have. I love helping. I love my family. And I love all you guys. Please subscribe, like and share. I want to help you. Maybe even share to a dictionary. He's a good guy. He Dean I don't know if it's Dean Wilson or it's Dean something. A dictionary. He's really good. He sort of travelled the world and checked out the way that other countries and other cultures deal with addiction and the cure of addiction. And he does interviews with counsellors, users. He's really helpful. So yeah, check that side out. It's called a dictionary again. That's brilliant. I'm pretty sure it's Dean Wilson, a dictionary. Just look up a dictionary, it'll come up. Or I'll put a link at the bottom of this post. That's probably a better idea. Okay guys, I'll check in with you later because I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight. I've got enough tablets to get me to next step tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to be stuck awake watching YouTube all night. Yes, even my addict brain's thinking, just take it now. Just take it now. Sure shit. Take it now. I take that now. I won't be getting to the I won't be getting to next step because I'll be suffering too much. I'll suffer tonight. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, share, and like. Thank you guys. Remember, recovery is patience and it's for life. You'll always be a recovering addict. 10, 15 years, you're still a recovering addict. 40 years, you're still a recovering addict. The addict part of your brain is still there. You just got to control it. Be in control of your actions, your decisions. Don't make decisions when there's a crisis or you're under the influence of alcohol or even too stoned. You can make bad decisions. Yeah, just be careful. Always think before you act. You know, you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm an idiot. That's trying hard, very hard. So what do you use? I want to see some messages. I'd like to know how yous are going in your recovery. Maybe you can offer me hints. Maybe I can give you hints or answer some questions, or, you know, I'm open to advice, criticism, anything. I know I've done this to myself. I dragged a good friend down with me. That's the worst part of it. Taking someone down with you. It weighs on you. It's heavy on your chest, your heart. Especially when you're such a great character and only sort of look out for you and want the best for you. I turned him into a junkie, just like me. And for me, I think that's my rock bottom. I thought I'd hit rock bottom before when I was overdosing every day. That was just a calling. I needed help to get off the shit. And I did. I got the Suboxone. Then I went on the method and Suboxone. I was on Suboxone in jail. I was getting beaten up for my Suboxone because I wasn't giving it to the people. They stopped me to a different cell block. Same thing happened there. It was stuck in a line. If people are watching you, they know what you're getting. I was getting $1,600 worth of tablets every 2 days, so they looked at me as a meal ticket. They looked at me as a target. They wanted my drugs. They threatened me every morning, and I got beaten every day. But least I wasn't hurting. At least I wasn't hanging out. I wasn't going to go through that pain for nobody. Why should I? Beating's nothing. Beating is nothing. Bit painful. Shit goes away. This stuff with addiction, it doesn't go away. It stays there. We have to deal with it. And we need to talk to people about it. You know? We can't do it ourselves. I've tried. Went through 3 weeks of pure hell. Getting off the methadone, 120 milligram cold turkey, out of jail. Went to Geraldton to see my sister race Speedway for the state title, the Formula 500s. Came back to my mum's, Ellenbrook. Woke up in the morning, realised I had to go to, I can't remember which chemist it was now. Oh yeah, the one on Hay Street. Had to go to Hay Street from Ellenbrook to dose. And I just decided, nope, I'm not going to be dependent on anything ever again. And yeah, that was a big mistake. I suffered the worst 3 weeks of my life. Methadone, it's not a good thing to use to get off the opiates. Don't use it. It gets in your bones, it's in your body, it's in your muscles. It's a horrible thing. It's worse than heroin to come off. A lot worse. I ended up in the hospital quite a few times, having seizures. My mum had rushed me to the hospital. Met the one doctor at the Midland Hospital. He gave my mum a script of Valium. Didn't prescribe them to me. He prescribed them to my mum, and she was in control of them. And she dosed me daily. Walked the dog a lot. Went for a walk by myself a lot. Paced up and down the grass a lot. Alright, there was a dead patch, dead line of where I'd been walking up and down, just could not relax. Couldn't sleep. In 3 weeks I had 4, maybe 5 hours sleep. That's only because I saved up a couple of Valium and pretended I took them, and saved them up and took 3 at a time, just to get a little bit of sleep. But you'd wake up an hour later and still feel shit. And I don't know. It just wasn't worth it. And the best thing I can tell you is for now is just reduce what you're using. Stop your intravenous use. This is all information and what's the word? Advice I've been given by multiple people that have got off the gear. A few friends that have reached out and helped me. I couldn't afford my medication to help withdrawals, and from Mike, he helped out. My mum helped out as well. I could get my other medication now as well, which will be good. I've only got a sheet left of that. That's for my back. That was working, but I'm afraid it's not going to work now that I'm not taking heroin. I think the heroin was the thing easing my back. the back's already feeling, I can feel it going back to normal. Like, I can't get up. It takes me a while to get up. If I go up the stairs, I have to get Courtney to help me. I'm alright coming down the stairs because I've got the handle and there's gravity. It's just a shame that I can live a life, a good life, functioning life as an addict, where I'm not using, I'm going to have to go on a disability pension, which I don't mind. Gives me time to go on the, go do volunteer work. I want to volunteer for RSPCA, maybe a wildlife sanctuary, church. I'm really interested in Victory Life Church, with Margaret Court and her husband there, and I've forgotten her name now. I think it's Renee. She was my T-ball coach back in the day, and yes, her son was a very good friend of mine. He was the first friend that I lost to heroin. He overdosed at the age of 15, way too early. He was a good guy, great guy, do anything for anybody, heart of gold. So, you know, if you've got an addictive personality, you can be led anywhere, do anything. Yeah, I think I'm just repeating and rambling at the moment. I will just, I will call you. I will do another post in, say, 4 hours, see how I'm feeling, see if I've been able to avoid taking the meds I've got left for tomorrow. I think I should. I've got willpower. They sat there looking at me, but I'm not going to take them. I want to be comfortable going on the bus, going on the train, getting into East Perth, doing the walk through East Perth to the next step. Yeah, and be able to talk, get what I want to say, and tell them how I feel, what withdrawals I'm really suffering with, what my head is like, what thoughts. It's another thing I can't wait for, counselling. I know it's hard to find a decent counsellor, but I'm just going to try my best to work with what I get. Just things like being brought up, realisations, things that you just realise, that wasn't my fault. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I was forced into doing that. When you can forgive yourself and try and forget about the bad, past, you can't change it. Just look forward. Forward's the only way we can go. We can't go backwards, we can't change nothing. Forwards. We can change the future. We can change the way we are with our family, with our friends, with just the general public. What's wrong with saying hi to someone walking down the street? I always do it. People give me strange looks. Occasionally get the high back, mostly from old people. But, you know, anyone around my age just looks at you like you're a fucking weirdo. Or you're just saying hi. You know, saying hi and how you going can change somebody's day. I know it changes my day if somebody says it to me. Gives me belief, gives me courage. Lets me know there is still good people out there. Not just these people that I tend to see in this addict life. I like walking around the park, seeing people. I don't like talking too long because, as you can tell, I'm very open. Within 2 or 3 minutes of meeting you, you'll know I'm an addict, an ex-addict, a clean time, my fuck-ups, I'm completely honest with people. I don't want to waste days, months on somebody that, they find out in the future that you've had a criminal record, or you're a drug addict, or a not nice person, or just, general shit that's in the past. People judging you for stuff you've done in the past. They want to judge you for what you've done. Judge us for what we've done. I think that's fair. We've done the hard yards. We've got off. Well, I'm still getting off, but I did get off. 18 years. So remember that. We can all do it. Keep going, guys. Keep going.